Who is it?
Hey,
Vinny!
dude, are you there?
Hey, what's
Yeah,
up,
I'm
my
here,
brother?
man.
How are you,
Dude, I
man?
don't have a scary story, man.
I was like, I'm gonna have pretty much a heart attack. I'm like having a heart attack, but I can't scream or anything. Basically, laying on the floor, panicking.
Oh!
No, you weren't. You built the place. I haven't seen the Hopi in thousands of years. Don't make fun of my people. Period.
Sorry,
I'll come
grandfather.
after your ass and cut you up into little bitty bits.
Facebook page down because people said Richie from Boston's gay. He's gay. I'm gay. I'm a gay man.
And I mean, yeah, I mean, you can prosecute me for that if you like.
No, it's not why I'm doing that. I'm just saying there's a lot of...
That is what you did.
Bigelow started buying websites, including one in British Columbia, Canada. So all of a sudden, this kind of triggered Brian Vike.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins here. We've got a special report for you. We've got a few UFO videos that we want to share with you.
Welcome back, everybody. Blake Cousins, along with Orlando Smith and Brent Cousins, we're going to be going over incredible imagery.
Third phase of moon. Third phase of moon.
Ten, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
All right. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. Can't believe we're alive. Yeah, a couple of thunderstorms, knocked things out, knocked me out. Next thing I know, I can't get the computer to turn on. People are calling me. I'm like, I'm coming. That was weird. That was like a whole Twilight Zone episode. Woo! Welcome to the show. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad. Why do I feel like I'm always so low? Don't I feel like, does it seem like I'm too low? I'm filling up the screen. I can't be that low. How low can you go? How low can you go? Anyway, it is Saturday, June the 15th, 2024. Here we go, out the door. We are going to talk about everything today. I just wanted to say that. I didn't think there was going to be a show anyway today, but I decided we'll do a show. I was supposed to go fly today, so I got up. I was up early. I only slept a few hours anyway, like I always do lately. And what time was it? It was early. It was like 5:30, 6:30 in the morning. The sun wasn't even up yet. It wasn't even blue out, nothing. And I was going to go to this place that's 21 miles away from me and go fly. And I'm going to show you in a minute, where. It's not that far. I can't believe this place existed and it was this close to me. Why is this? What is this? Hold on. Let me get rid of this. Do you guys ever have this with your computer? They now have like you connect your phone to the computer. And every time the power goes out or the computer's turned off somehow, because I always leave it in sleep mode, this hub comes up, and it like, if I'm not careful and I click the wrong thing, everything will be off. Like the volume, I'll be blurry all the time. It's just weird. This little hub, I don't know what it's called. I should have looked at it before. But anyway, it looks like it's connected to Microsoft or something. I'm like, stop. I don't need an enhancement for the microphone. I don't need an enhancement for the sound. It's like, hey, you want to make it sound richer and clearer. If you use this, you can have an equalizer and a balance. And fine. I don't need it. I know it's there. Stop forcing your on me. Anyway, we're in a festive mood. That's, I got to get a tan. That's one thing I'm missing is a tan. Too white. It's got to be the hat. It's the hat. All right, we're running a little bit behind. Aren't we? Behind for you. Why did that pop up? I don't remember hitting that. Scared the hell out of me. I'm a beam. I'm like, I didn't even bake and wake, whatever you call it. All right. It's so quiet. It's quiet, isn't it? You hear that? Smell that? Smell that. What am I, hard of smelly? Dan Peters is here. What's up, DP? Good to see you. Alpine Gulch is here. Welcome to the show. Jeanette, the angel of GUFON. Welcome to the show. Marcel, welcome to the show. Ms. Blitzkrieg, welcome to the show. Philip Swain, welcome to the show. Paul Callahan. Oh, I'm sorry. Paul Callahan. Yeah. I thought I said Paul Callaghan. I thought I saw it wrong. Sorry about that. I bet you people say that to you. Paul Callaghan? Callaghan, please? It's Callahan. No, there's a G in your name. Yeah, my name's Paul Callaghan. I know. Mr. Callaghan, this way, please. Is it Callaghan? Hey, Callaghan, man. Remember that? I know it's not the same. Rusty Grunert, one of the best names invented in the history of time. God, that's a fun name. Rusty! You could be Rusty. Yo, Groon. Right? You could be the Groon, the Gruner. Yo, Mr. Gruner. How you doing? See, it all works. What do you say, Rusty? Rusty! Right? It's the best name ever. Graduating today, Mr. Rusty Germain Grunert. I don't know what your middle name is, if you have one. Sky Allen, welcome to the show. Samantha Morris, the cat. It's been a minute. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. F.A.P. If I look crazy, then so do you. Oh. Grow up. Stephen McCow, welcome to the show. F-Graph 72, welcome to the show. You want to know what looks crazy? Seeing, who's the fat fucker? What's his name? Lou Angeles, he wears a freaking onesie, bro. Pink pig onesie. It's true. You've seen it. Go to his show. Talk to him. Intergalactic Angler. Welcome to the show. Tony! Yo, hey! Yo, hey! Tony, over here. See, that's I know a lot of Tonys, Anthonys. Yo, T, what's up, T? Right? William Schwan, what's up? Or Bill. I don't know if you go by Bill, but I like William. You got a good name, too. Isn't there a pretzel company? Schwant? Isn't that they sell cookies or pretzels in the tin can? They deliver them. Anyway, welcome to the show. Hey, Rich Leadfoot. Welcome to the show. Good to see you, man. Saw you here yesterday. Tom. Because 2 T's are better than 1. What do you say, TT? Paula Faust. Welcome to the show. Myra Page doesn't think I look crazy. I think I look great. Welcome to the show, Myra. And David Wilcox, not Wilcox. Welcome to the show, everybody. If I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we got a lot of show to do. And we got a little bit time to get there because the UFC is on when we're done here. So I ate so much. There's this P.F. Chang's. Have you ever heard of it? Well, it's an Asian food restaurant. It's supposed to be upscale, you know. And they have this frozen food section now. P.F. Chang's in a bag. And I made it today. And I have to admit, it was all right. It wasn't great. It wasn't not great. It was just all right. But it was so much food, and I ate every morsel, every piece. I added rice. You didn't have to. But holy mackerel. I'm telling you, I feel satisfied. Still. And that was at 3:30, 2 hours ago. Did I just hear a ringy ding? See, when it rings on the screen, it doesn't show up on my chat. My chat looks different than yours. And I have a studio chat, which makes me terrible. See, I know FAP likes this shirt, likes the outfit. You wish you could wear this with confidence. Everywhere I go, I mean, this is confidence, baby. You know, where am I going to go? I'm in Florida, bro. Florida, Arizona, we get a pass. And I'm over 55. Extra pass, senior citizen discount. For craziness. I get the senior discount for craziness. All right, let's get started. I know I look good. So do you. Let's move on. So tonight's show. The reason, because I'm not able to put up the background, you know, like, what do they call the green screen? I can, but I'm not. It's just, you saw the thumbnail, and it shows all the characters that are on the TV and everything else. You've seen the thumbnail. It's a good one. Nothing I'm going to say is new about this, right? Hold on a second. What is this? But how do we get the public convinced that the mummies are real when everybody in America doesn't think they're real? I don't know why. What is it going to take to get people to believe in that they're here? We have evidence. Because you would have thought it would have been the headlines on the New York Times, and it would be on ABC, NBC, CBS, and abroad, that these mummies are legit and that aliens, where did they come from? I'm wondering if it's that how the mummies were found, they were stolen. Basically, yes, we're not sure. Jaime's still going through litigation over whether they were stolen. Apparently, he's fine. He's not going to be arrested. I don't know the whole legality of it all, but apparently he knew what he was doing. Even though they tried barging in on that last presentation he did, they came to steal the mummies back from Jaime illegally. And they weren't at the presentation. There was a video broadcast. Jaime's like, I'm not stupid, I'm going to bring them here. I'm not going to bring the mummy doomies here. But it's the story. And I'll tell you, to be honest with you, you guys all know, because we've all seen it. And every one of us wants to believe in those stupid-looking mummies. And there it is. That's it. They're stupid looking. That's why. They look stupid. And I don't think the American people can buy into an alien. It's not even a mummy. It's just fossilized or some whatever, right? It's just the way it was. But we'll call it mummy because it's fun. But it looks like an ancient sex doll. You know, it's like it's a sex doll. And it's like, you know, I don't know. To me, it's all wrong. And the American public feels, I don't know why I say public, but they feel like they've been duped, I think. Yet Mexico throws parties for Jaime Maussan. And, you know, those cats don't like Jaime Maussan too much. Do they? Let's ask them. No.
Tony.
No. They say no to.
You don't like it?
So it's unanimous. Cats do not like Jaime. That's a shame. That is a shame. But what is it going to take for the American public to believe? I did a chat GPT, is that what it's called? About the mummy dummies. I'm sorry, the mummy doomies. Let me pull up the story and tell you what it wrote. You son of a... Here it is. All right. So I asked Chat GPT to write a story, make up a story about the Peruvian alien mummies and how the public doesn't believe they're real. So here's what let's just call it Chad GPT. I think Chad is better. All right, here's what it said. Jaime Maussan, a well-known journalist with a flair for the sensational, claimed to have discovered ancient alien mummy-doomies in Peru. According to Maussan, these mummy-doomies had elongated heads and 3 fingers on each hand. Now, by the way, I'm adding mummy-doomie. It's mummies, but... And had elongated heads and 3 fingers on each hand. They don't mention the feet, but... sparking wild theories about extraterrestrial visitors in ancient times. Despite his dramatic presentation and supposed expert testimonies, the public remains skeptical, remembering Maussan's history in promoting dubious UFO sightings and other unverified phenomena. Scientists and archaeologists quickly pointed out numerous inconsistencies in Maussan's findings, suggesting that the alien Mummy-Doomies were either misidentified human remains or outright fabrications. Social media buzzed with debates, memes, and conspiracy theories, but the overwhelming consensus was that this was just another one of MAUSSAN's elaborate hoaxes. And in the end, while MAUSSAN managed to capture the world's attention once more, his reputation as credible investigator was further tarnished, and the Peruvian alien Mummy-Doomies were dismissed as nothing more than an entertaining, albeit misleading, spectacle. Thank you, chat. GBT. GBT? Sure. GBT. So those of you walking in, thank you for hanging out. Many seats available here on the weekend, so make yourself at home. If you'd like to help support GUFON, which is Truthology for Ufology, and the most stylist of all podcasters and streamers. That's right. This is the golf outfit for men over 50. If you live in Florida or Arizona or any place where you can retire. All the links are in the show description to help support the only one who really, really tells you the truth. And I'm going to keep pounding it in because it's true. We're the only ones. Hey, tell me where I'm wrong. What have I been wrong with? What have I been wrong with? I was right about Grush. Hearsay, who cares? Nobody likes him anymore. He's just a pop, 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 pop echo chamber for all the kids, all his friends. I was right about Eleganzo, the first one to call him a bully and the first one that said he's full of shit on the second day he was here. That's right. Go back in time. Look at the video. It's all there. We did that. I said TTSA won't even last 5 years. It barely made it. I'm just saying. A lot of predictions, and we don't get the credibility for it. Anyway, help support. All the links are in the show description. Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App. We're dying. So is ufology, by the way. Ufology's dead. Dying. Done. And the only thing that's going to keep it alive is Jimmy Church. And Dave Scott. Oh, God. Got to remember Dave Scott. Because, you know, as he said, his words, he's purely here for entertainment and needs to make money. His words, not mine. So help support Truthology for Ufology. I'm telling you, we're the only ones left. We're the only one left. There ain't nobody else. Everybody else is talking. Like if they were talking about the mummies, they'd say, oh, if the videos and everything they're saying is real, I believe it. They're here, Johnny. There's going to be disclosure in 6 months. And I bet you anything, it's happening right now. You heard what Lou said. We're halfway there. We've had half a disclosure, but we haven't had any evidence. Who needs evidence? We got the Mummy-Doomies. The Mummy-Doomies tell us everything. Just look at the scans, the MRIs. You got the radar. You got what else we got? They're real, John. They're real. And everything inside my file. And there was that. And these people had a party for a loser. Chuck Schumer. Chuck Schumer. You failed, Chuck. And they still threw him a party. They acted like, well, the effort was there. That's like Jeremy Corbell telling us what he always tells us. When we find out his videos are bullshit, what does he come back and say? Every time. What does he say? Every time. At least we're talking. We're talking. That's all he cares about. Maybe that's what we should do. I'm going to start fabricating shit. See how that works. Would that work for you? Would that be better for you? I can't do it. I wouldn't be able to live with myself. But, hey, at least we're talking about it. That's all that matters. And he walks away smiling. George, that was great. We got people talking. Everybody's talking at me. Driving around in John Voight's car. He feels like George. He is George Costanza. Oh my God, Jeremy Corbell and George Costanza? It's the same guy. you got JC, and you got GC. He is like George Costanza. He really is. That's how he is. He will if do you remember the episode in Seinfeld where George thought he bought the actor Jon Voight's car and told everybody it's Jon Voight's car, the actor, but didn't say it was actually a guy who went to dental school. You know, he was a dentist. Right? Remember that episode? But George still told everybody. And then one day he's walking around Jerry's apartment while Jerry went to the restroom and George is singing. He's so happy, spinning his keys on his finger. Everybody's talking at me, driving around in Jon Voight's car. You know, you tell the lie enough and people will believe it. 3 times you just got to do it. 3. Ooh, my hand looked like the Moomy Doomy hand. Look. It looked like the Moomy Doomy. Look, I have a Moomy Doomy hand. Oh my God, it kind of does. It does look like the Moomy Doomy. But this is what I'm trying to say is Jeremy Corbell is George Costanza. He has to be. I thought that chat GBT thing was kind of cool. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. So, aliens living among us. A Harvard paper makes crypto-terrestrial claims. What? Internet panics after hearing leaked audio from the ISS. African elephants call each other by names. Huh? And by the way, this is... I don't do elephants. And this is... You know, how do they do that? Aliens living amongst us. Let's just talk about that. Mankind's search for alien life on other planets has been ongoing for decades. But a new paper by Harvard academics suggests that E.T. might already be living amongst us. And this paper was put out... this article was put out by Abhishek Bhardwaj from Interesting Engineering on Newsbreak. I heard 2 bells. Hold on, I just can't leave Super's lying out like that. I heard 2 of them. I heard something come in. Hold on, I don't see anything. Why don't I see it? I don't see anything, guys. This is weird. It's not matching up with what's going on in the chat room on the phone. How weird. And this is bizarre. Hey, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, will ya? That's what makes everything go great. Oh, here it is. I had to go out and come back in. Welcome to the show. Throwing down a 99 center. Hey, man, that's $1 we round up. Thank you very much. And there's nothing to post because it rang in. And this is the way it looks to me. See? But here's how it should look. Welcome to the show. Thank you for that support. I hope someday they fix it. But I think it's a contractual thing. I don't know why. Thank you very much. And then before that, Tony with $2 says, sell me that picture. What picture? What picture? Am I missing something? Okay, I put a heart on it. What does that mean? I'm looking. I don't see it, Tony. There you are. See, now look at this. Thank you. Welcome to the show. You've been a contributing supporter for a while. Appreciate that. And here's Tony's. Now, yours showed up the right way, and I don't understand why, but thank you. Sell me that picture. What picture? Oh, behind me? Oh, this one here? Do you know what that is? The aliens right here? This right here. I'm going to go grab it. Each frame is from the space shuttle. It's one of those thousands. Here, I'll go grab it and see if I can show you. Got to be smarter than... See if you can see it. But they're all little pictures. Isn't that wild? She's beautiful. She's beautiful. $1,000. $1,000. Just put it in my PayPal and I'll send me your address and I'll send it to you. $1,000. That's what I need. $1,000. Thank you very much. Mother Box Beautiful Art. Is that what it's called? Mother Box? Pretty wild, right? I've had that. I got that in 2004. The first year I was in ufology. I got it for Christmas. Sorry. My birthday. I do remember now. I got that for my birthday. And it was my 40th. Oh my God, that's right. That was my 40th birthday I got this. 16 years ago. Eesh. Thanks for the support, by the way, guys. Appreciate that. All whistleblowers welcome. If you have something you want to say or give away, we're here. We had Jason Sands made his appearance here, and who else made their appearance here? Bob Lazar called in that one time, remember? What's up, Glenn Collins, the big band man? You're back. There you are. Richie Godano. You forgot the R. I'm Richie Godano. Hope everything's going fine and you're feeling well. Okay, bro, so take care, bro. Hey, how you doing, Richie G? Hey, what are you doing? How you doing? Okay, gotta go, bye. I love it. That's how you do it. All right, back to the aliens living amongst us with the Harvard paper. The mind-boggling claim that the aliens are walking amongst us is highly likely. Also adds that the aliens might be living inside the ground on our planet. Now, to make things further interesting, the paper by Harvard academics also claims that the unidentifying flying object could be aliens visiting their kind of Earth, similar to what they have. Yeah. And the paper further states that the unidentified anomalous phenomena that keep happening on Earth from time to time could be caused by aliens, which it describes as intelligent beings living underground or amongst us. This is a Harvard paper. Aliens living amongst us or the crypto-terrestrials. The paper describes the aliens living underground or amongst us as crypto-terrestrials. The research has been authored by two academians from Harvard University's Human Flourishing Program, Tim Lomas, psychology research scientist, and Brendan Case. Let's go, Brandon. Oh, it's Brendan. Associate Director for Research, and Michael P. Masters, Professor of Biological Anthropology, Montana Technological University. It's MTU. is also an author of the paper. The paper focuses on 4 main theories about aliens living near humans. These include human cryptoterrestrials, theropod or hominid cryptoterrestrials, extraterrestrial or former extraterrestrial cryptoterrestrials, and magical cryptoterrestrials. What the fuck? Just when you didn't think it could get any dumber, they add more shit to the shit that's unprovable. What the hell did I just read? These include human cryptoterrestrials, theropod or hominid cryptoterrestrials, extraterrestrial or former extraterrestrial cryptoterrestrials, and magical cryptoterrestrials? This is unbelievable. The human cryptoterrestrial theory suggests, I can't believe I just worded all that out. I just said all that. The human cryptoterrestrial theory suggests, what is this, ancient alien theories? That highly advanced ancient civilizations may continue to exist even after some catastrophic events like floods. The theropod theory proposes that there is a possibility of a non-human society evolving from terrestrial creatures like intelligent dinosaurs or ape-like hominids, now living beneath the surface. The extraterrestrial, EX, here, I'll show you what the word is, or what the thing is, so you understand what I'm saying, because I may not be clear with my nasalness, because I am a little nasal today. Here, this is the word. Extraterrestrial. Unbelievable. Hold on. I'm pulling this up. I'm pulling it out. I'm pulling it in. I'm giving it a shout. I want you to see this. And there it is. And there we go. Can I be on top? Can I be on top? Thank you. No, she didn't. The other side. You see there's words there. God, I'm stupid. All right, here we go. Are we good? Can we continue reading? All right, down here. The extraterrestrial theory is based on the belief that aliens might have traveled from the moon or other places to visit the Earth and hidden themselves among us. The 4th theory deals with folklore creatures like fairies and elves, suggesting a magical connection to humans. However, this is the most odd theory and is often opposed to by those who believe in explanations for cause. Now, the paper here to be taken with a pinch of salt. The authors acknowledge that their paper might be treated with skepticism, but they want the topic to be discussed in the community. The yet-to-be peer-reviewed paper also puts forth several instances of UFO sightings and how governments are trying to contain information about the various sightings that have been made. We would also like to emphasize that we believe this hypothesis to be in all likelihood false, but nevertheless, believe it still merits scientific investigation. A note at the start of the paper reads. What is this?
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's beside it, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Okay, where is this on your property?
In my backyard. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually weird.
Could all this be real? For years, the eternal question of our space buddy's existence has echoed through the cosmos.
Hey, I also want to add, do you remember what it said in the beginning of that article? And you hear what people say. I'm down over here, bottom right. They say what? If the aliens were walking amongst us, we wouldn't be able to distinguish them from us. Really? 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 Is that what that shows? Is that what that shows? Are you kidding me?
Are aliens among us? Or are we but
Yeah,
stardust?
I wouldn't be able to tell anybody who looks like that. I mean, that looks like my neighbor, Johnny.
Company. Today, armed with our smartphones that capture HD proof faster than you can say extraterrestrial, and social media that could send a sneezing panda into viral stardom, the evidence appears inescapable.
That's not even real. The whole fleet of nothing.
But here's the twist. In the post-truth era, with visual effects sophisticated enough to make the Pope wear a Balenciaga puffy jacket, deciphering genuine...
Hold on. The post-truth era? What is he talking about, post-truth? What truth? No truth. Oh, people gonna cry. What's the matter? Is this too tough for you to listen to? Nah, you want to believe more? Go ahead.
When UFO footage from the fanciful is as perplexing as alien hieroglyphics. Amid an avalanche of UFO sightings, close encounters, and sensational abduction narratives, institutional silence prevails. However, David Charles Grush, a former Pentagon intelligence officer, and Jonathan Gray, an intelligence official at the National Air and Space Intelligence Center, defy the norm. Gray counters NASA's recent dismissal of UFOs as data misinterpretations with a bold claim to the debrief: "We are not alone." Grush extolled in a 2022 performance review as a man of unshakable moral integrity, robustly supports UFO allegations, even as the Pentagon dismisses his stance as unfounded. Despite all this, we still yearn for those formidable aliens of blockbuster fame. Instead, we get visitors landing in Las Vegas suburbs, two 9-feet-tall, greenish intergalactic party crashers spotted playing hide-and-seek behind a forklift. But it soon turned out that these images were CGI. Could all this be real?
That's not even the aliens. That's not even the alien that was in the backyard, you putz. You see what I mean? They don't even get the right story. They take what World News X put up as legitimate story, that was the real alien that was in the... That looks anything from that backyard. It's so stupid to me. But people will believe it because nobody's going to look into it. All right. The academics do include that their theories, particularly the one concerning elves, might be hard to take by many people, according to the New York Times. However, the aim of the paper is to offer an alternative, unconventional explanation for UFO sightings and to hypothesize what they might mean, and the possibility that UFOs may involve forms of non-human intelligence, NHI, that are already present in Earth's environment in some sense, that exist alongside us in distinct stealth. The paper, titled "The Crypto-Terrestrial Hypothesis, a Case for Scientific Openness to a Concealed Earthly Explanation for Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena," is available in the show description immediately following the stream. I will drop the link for you to read if you want, even though I just read it. Harvard getting in on the action. Yikes. Yikes. Remember that thing? What was that movie? What was that from? Wasn't that from that movie where the kids fly in the ship and the little ball? Yeah. Fly to the navigator. Yeah. No. I just heard the strangest notification ring come in. What the hell was that? The hell was that? It says it's raining. Oh. It says it stops. Oh, never mind. All right, let's get back to the show here. Now, that paper only said, that article, mind you, only said that it's possible that they're living amongst us in the earth. However, if they were walking amongst us, we might not be able to recognize them. Are you kidding? I don't buy that for a minute. At all. Zero. Did you see the glitch in the Matrix? This is a real glitch. I got to show you this. Now, normally, I would not believe this was real. Normally. However, I myself have seen the sky change right before my eyes. when I saw the grid put into the sky that lasted for about 8 seconds, 10 seconds, somewhere around there. A giant grid was being positioned in the sky. Imagine seeing latitude and longitude lines just in the entire sky being moved in like an overhead projector. Remember those in high school? They would put the little piece of plastic on top of the glass, and the light at the bottom would go right through it, and then it would go up on the wall, you know, where the chalkboard is. They would pull down and then you would be, oh, right? That's what I saw. It looked like somebody was positioning that grid in the sky. It was bizarre. My wife saw it too. She was standing, luckily, 5 feet away eating. And I said, you got to see this. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. And as she's coming out, I didn't tell her what it was. I go, look in the sky. Tell me what you see. Lines in the sky. Oh, my God. And then they were gone by the time she was done saying that. By the time the camera got turned on, it was gone. Right? Figures. And if I went to grab the camera, I wouldn't have seen it the way I saw it. I would have seen it, but it wouldn't have been as pronounced as when I saw it. When my wife came out and saw it, it was already disintegrating. Like it was just dimming out. It wasn't dematerializing. It was just getting dimmer and dimmer and dimmer, and then it was gone. So this guy's fishing. And he goes to cast his line. And as he's casting it, in the background, you see the sky change. It's subtle, but it's enough that the guy noticed it. What bothers me, though, about the video is that it could easily be faked. I don't think it is. But the video's so short. Why isn't there more? All right, let me pull this up. I mean, it literally is way too short for somebody who saw the sky do what it did. Why is this taking... It's taking long for these videos to pull up on the screen. All right, here we go.
And that's a permanent cast.
And he noticed it. I mean, I know what you're going to say. No, it's fake, but I don't know. There's been a lot of weird things in the sky that people claim to have seen. And then, I mean, similar as this. And then next thing you know, we see it and we're going to dismiss it. The one thing is, like, there wasn't any change in the light. Don't you think that it would have changed how bright it was outside or something like that? Let's see if that happened. Gotta look at the ground. All right. See if it changes on the ground. No. So I'm not sure. It's probably fake. I don't know. And he looked up in the sky. Maybe there was a noise or a plane because it looks like he sees it right here. See? He sees it. Something happened. I don't know, guys. I think it's real. I don't know what to believe. You hear me say yes and no. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not real. But it's weird. And those things have been reported to happen. And nobody ever gets it on video. But that the video is so damn short. It's like, wouldn't you be excited? See, I guess he's recording himself. Hold on. Nope, somebody else is holding that camera. So I don't know why that isn't a longer video. It's probably fake. So I have been talking about... Hold on. What is this? Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's just pull this up instead. So Jeremy from, the alien scientist on YouTube posted this on X today. And Greer says that Gary Nolan ended up altering the genetics of a non-human sample in order to help cover up its true origins. Wow, says Jeremy Reese. He calls Gary Nolan a charlatan, and he claims there was a cover-up of the true origins of that skeleton. I generally don't trust anyone in this field. I just try to go with the science and what can be replicated. Greer is calling Gary Nolan a charlatan? He didn't say that verbally. You can't put words in a guy's mouth. Let's see. Oh, it's a 25-second clip.
It got covered up by some charlatans at Stanford and,
he did.
and UCSF. Dr. Gary Nolan, who I'd entrusted with the genetics, ended up altering the genetics to show that it was a deformed fetus, but we know it isn't. And it was a child, still had growth plates in the bones, and the equivalent of a 6-year-old child, but it was only about 5 or 6 inches big. So it got covered up by some charlatans at Stanford and UCSF.
Do you see? See, Gary Nolan should eat the corn out of Dr. Greer's butt for what he did for Gary Nolan. If it wasn't for Greer, you and I would never even know who Gary Nolan is. And yet Gary Nolan takes Dr. Greer's little 6-inch alien, the Atacama thing, and Greer literally says, and this should be easy to figure out, and I don't know why I didn't hear Greer say that, but this should be easy, because if Greer has the original, gets a DNA sample, and it says this, and then Gary P. Nolan, and the P is not for professor, it's for prick, he takes it and alters the DNA to make it look like it was a deformed fetus. So Greer should be able to get a sample, get the Gary Nolan one, compare them, and say what? Who do you believe? Do you believe the guy who's been in the field for 30-something years, who has not been able to prove a lot of the stuff he says? He's worse than Alex Jones. It's ufology, but that's why. Do you trust Greer? Or do you trust Gary Nolan, the guy who is friends with every charlatan in the field that's in mainstream media, and himself? If I was to choose, I would go with Gary Nolan on this one. Because Greer claims that Anaconda 6-inch tall alien is legit. It lived, 5-6 years? So you mean to tell me a little 6-inch alien was walking around, people were just treating it like one of its own? Please. So Greer would defend his evidence till the end. That's why you can't trust him. Gary Nolan, on the other hand, could give a shit, probably gave us what we really needed to know. Because what if Gary Nolan altered the DNA? Isn't that illegal? I don't think it is, because there was no legal precedence that there was no contract and saying, you better say it's this and you can't. There was no contract that said that, I'm assuming, or Gary Nolan would have been fired from life by Greer. Very interesting. Do you see? It's like, who do you trust in this field? Who do you trust? I'll tell you who you don't trust. You don't trust the people in this field that are on mainstream media. Unless they're one of the good guys. And who's the good guys? There's one person who might be a good guy that's in this field that isn't in, he's in all of fields. Scientist. Has a TV show. But it doesn't get into ufology. It gets into mysteries. but he's still on TV, is Josh Gates. You guys know who Josh Gates is? Look him up. I like Josh Gates. I think he's one of the best in the hosting genre. Even though it's TV. I like him. He's not a ufologist, he's a scientist guy. Here, I'm going to show you Gary Nolan. This is where they found Gary Nolan. Gary Nolan, I don't know if a lot of you don't know this, but Gary Nolan is an orangutan. No, he really is. They shaved him down. They taught him some shit, but this is how they found him.
My sunglasses in the orangutan enclosure at a zoo in Indonesia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at Gary.
Oh
Poor
God.
Gary.
Oh no, don't eat it.
Poor little Gary.
Oh, no. Oh, they're broken. Oh my God. She's putting them down. Oh yeah, try it up.
Look at Gary. I mean, if Gary isn't me right there, is that me? Is that my glasses? He's wearing my glasses. Hey.
This is fantastic stuff.
Yeah. Look at Gary. Gary's so funny. Gary the orangutan. I don't know how the heck lost all that hair. Gary's the coolest. Gary is the coolest guy. He thinks he needs 1, 2, I. Oh, Gary, you're a fool. Gary shouldn't be in the field. He should be out in the field. All right. Was Florida? We already did all this. All right. Well, let's go here. Got a few things. Here we go. Pull this up for you. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Oh, we're not done yet. We'll go back to that later. All right. Lots of stuff going on. Oh, do you remember this UFO? I'm going to give you a hint. You know who I think will know about this? A few people. If Welcome to the Show is still here, FAP will know. David Wilcox will know this. As soon as I pull it up on the screen, you're going to know exactly what video this is. Ready? Check it out. I won't even play it, and you'll know. One of the most infamous UFO sightings ever. You ready? This is an old one, but a goodie.
You getting all this?
First,
The World Trade Center?
That's the same thing.
What is that? It's over there.
remember that? And then everybody knew it was fake because the acting was so bad and the editing didn't match. Watch. She goes, "What's over there?" And nothing's there yet. Watch. She goes, "Is that the World Trade Center?" Duh! No, it's the Sears Tower and the Statue of Liberty. Idiot. Watch. Now she's pointing. There's nothing there. She's already pointing. Do you see that? And nothing went in between here the whole time. Watch.
What is that?
She goes, "What is that? Do you see anything?" She's not pointing over here. She's pointing over here. I know it looks that way, but watch. And then it pops out.
It's over there.
And then she goes, "It's over there," before the thing even stopped moving. "It's over there." I always loved this video because it was so, people didn't know. It's so real. There it is. It's going by and everybody thinks it's real. Remember that day? Remember those days? There it is. And then there were people like, the shock waves from that UFO would have blown the windows out if that was real. It would have destroyed that helicopter. Fun video, but not real. Just a little history for you folks. That's an oldie but a goodie. I want to show you this video here. A lot of people wonder what it would be like because Andromeda galaxy and the Milky Way galaxy are going to intersect. They're going to, well, they're saying it's already started. They're going to crash and combine galaxies. And the people are like, well, oh my God, that's crazy. All those billions and trillions of stars are going to be crashing into each other, and it's going to be oh my God, it's going to be chaos and mayhem. No. Actually, no. If you were to fly right into the middle of the Milky Way where there's, trillions of stars, you've seen the Milky Way, it's infested with them. What do you think would happen if you flew at warp speed directly into the center of the Milky Way galaxy? How many stars would you hit? Well, the answer is none. And here's why.
In Star Trek, when they jump to warp speed, how likely is it that they would actually hit a star?
So let's say we want to head straight into the center of our Milky Way galaxy. What are the chances that we would actually hit anything? The rules of physics don't apply in this software. We can go faster than the speed of light. So right now we're going a crazy speed, 5.3 light years per second. Let's speed up even faster. Okay, we're getting towards the center of our Milky Way now. So you can see all these stars we're flying past, but we're not hitting any of them. So we're traveling right through our galaxy, right through the center of it, but nothing's happening. We're not hitting anything.
The reason we don't hit anything is because space is very spread out. On average in a galaxy, there's only around 1 star per 2,300 cubic light years.
In fact, if you took 1 billion light years cubed of space, there would only be around 0.4 galaxies in it.
In Star Trek, when
it doesn't mean that there isn't going to be any collisions. It's just the odds are very slim to none. Isn't that crazy? I've known about that as long as I can remember. I think my father told me that. Oh, I got to show you this. I've never heard of a penny cube. Have you guys ever heard of a penny cube? 5 million pennies? Have you ever? I'll show you. This is really bizarre. I don't understand why the guy's doing this, but maybe I'll learn something the second time around I'm watching it. But check this out. I've never seen so many pennies abused like this. Doesn't make any... Why would anybody do this?
Point in this process where I can take all these squares of pennies that I've made, stack them up, and force them together into a cube. Right now, I've got 5 layers already assembled. And the way it works is all these pennies have little notches you can see cut into them. And those notches correspond to the next layer of pennies. They also have notches. And those notches are a little too tight to just slip together. They take a lot of force. Once they're forced together, you have a really secure joint, but it takes 360 kilograms of force. So I've got this car jack and this pressure cell, which lets me do 12 pennies at a time, 360 kilograms per 12 pennies. It's a lot of force. And so I've also built this perimeter wall all the way around that makes sure the pennies can't buckle or bow or go anywhere but down. And it's looking pretty slick, I must say. And it's also working really well. So that's 5 sheets, 46 to go.
I'm looking it up. Penny cube. What does it mean? 100,000 penny cube. Are pennies going to... What is a penny cube? Nothing. I don't... There's nothing telling me what this is for. Why? It's just a paperweight. Yeah, this... all it is, it's just a cube. It's not... It's for nothing. That's it. It's just a design. It doesn't have any significant value. You can buy penny cubes. All right, I'm done with that. Really? That is so dumb. Like, who would spend their time doing that? It makes no sense to me. Hey! A little James Fox news, everybody. We all know James Fox, the beloved movie maker of ufology, who's turned grifter in the last several years. How you doing, James Fox? James Fox talks so much shit nowadays. Check it out. Here's some more James Fox reality. This guy knows nothing. He is such a joke.
UFO photograph saying this. The footage Chuck Clark showed me circa 1995 was something like this, but further back, and it was video. And this is how he described the video on the Joe Rogan podcast.
And he videotapes a disc that was so low you could have hit it with a rock. And I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, that's what all the witnesses have tried to describe. That's like, if you could imagine the skin on the craft glowing like phosphorus on a beach, that's what it looked like. Like the skin was alive. And it had like a yellowy orange color to it. But you could clearly see it was a disc. I mean, it was not an orb. It was a disc. But the metal lit up like it was alive. I'd never seen anything like it. And it just wobbled like it was unstable.
He's so stupid. That last statement he made sounded fake. Sounded like he lied. It was unstable. Just like we've heard. James Fox saw a video that was so smoking gun, but we don't get to see it. Is that the video he's talking about? Nope. Nope, that's another lie that James Fox tells us. I thought this was a good video. First of all, I'm going to make a comment here that's not popular, but I'm glad I never had kids. I'd be in jail. But this mother seems to have a way with her daughter when she gets a little bit out of control. And the reason I'm glad I never had kids, because I've seen my nephew grow up. I've seen people in my family grow up. I don't know how these people ever exist. But this girl, this isn't an act. This is real. This is the weirdest way a child, it's like watching an animal. It's not even human. Just watch the weird movement of this girl as she bitches her mother out. But watch what the mother does. You're going to have to watch it a few times.
Je comprends pas. Parle doucement quand tu me parles.
What is that? Did you see it? Watch.
Je comprends pas.
First of all, what is that? What kind of movement is that? It's woke is what it is. Watch. Here it comes. Now she's going to flick this butter knife right into her daughter's mouth. It's beautiful. But watch the kid's movements. It's very bizarre. What is that?
Je comprends pas. Parle doucement quand tu me parles.
I guess that's how people get excited or upset. That's a... It's the best. See, I don't know if I could just use... I don't know. First of all, my kids would never act that way. Every parent says, not my kid. Yes, your kid too. So I live in a county called Hernando County. And I've always heard about sinkholes opening up. And there was a sinkhole that opened up about a mile away from me. And it didn't take down a house, but it was as big as a house. And this happened so much in Florida. It's like if living here is the only way you're going to know about it, because this is local news and shit. There's sinkholes opening up every week. Every week. I don't know, man. One day I'll be doing the show, and the next day the show will be going into a big sinkhole, just like it really is. Life does imitate art, or art imitates life. All right, one last thing I've got right here for you. Stone slab is older than the Rosetta Stone. Have you heard about this? Yeah. Yeah. They found it. And the article? Where's the, here's the video. Oh, I'm sorry. Here it is. Never mind. Just never mind. Just forget it. It's an old slab. I can't read it. It won't let me. I'm not going to bother. Terrible. Terrible. All right. This will be it. We're going to here, watch. This is the way we should all be thinking. Just like this man. This man's got it all. He's got it all figured out. Whoever this guy is, he knows everything.
I have a picture on my cell phone of two actual ETs that were present at a CE5 contact event. If you're at Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind, you can see the film on Amazon Prime or Tubi. And so it's not on a Ring camera, it's on my iPhone. So if you could have them contact me, they can send us $1 million tomorrow. So this is one, and you know, he very triangular shaped head, almost like a beak-like face. It was at an event we did out in the Arizona desert a couple years ago. We have another one. I don't know if I have that one on my phone. That happened at Joshua Tree National Park about, I don't know, 15 years ago. Everyone saw, and as a person took a picture of it. Now this was under low light conditions, but it's very clear what it is, and it's an extraterrestrial being that's sort of levitating, floating out in the desert just outside our circle. Well, I actually have a picture on my...
I thought I heard a super chat or something come in, and I'm looking and I don't see it. Hey, what do you say there, Wayne? How you doing? John Smith, Stephen A. I am not seeing it, but anyway. I don't see it. What's up, a girl named Tom? I don't see it. All right. Let's go over our 95 votes in our poll. I'm ending it now. I want to thank you for contributing to the poll. I remembered for once. What's up, Marvelous Marvin? And I'm waiting for the poll to end, and I don't see it. I just ended the poll. No, it's not popping up. This is weird. This is bizarre. I ended the poll. I can't read it to you. It's not showing up on the screen. Let's see if this works. Yeah, wow. There it is. Finally. If the alien dummies are genuine, how do we convince the public? Coming in at 60%, if an American scientist validates. Coming in at 10%, have music playing while explaining. At 11%, if third phase of moon puts it into a documentary. I thought that would be the winner. And if an American, speak English, 17%. So if an American scientist validates, thank you for voting. Appreciate that. And I'm going to check one thing here because I don't want to miss anybody for supporting the show. So I'm going to look up and see if I missed anything. into the super section. Here it is. And let's see. Nope, I didn't miss anything. But thank you guys. And that's it. That's it for tonight. I'm going to go watch some fights. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm Rich Giordano for GUFON. Be good to each other. Have a nice weekend. It's Father's Day tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah. Yep. It is, right? Tomorrow's Father's Day? I think it is. Well, I guess it is. So enjoy Father's Day with your fathers if they're still with us at this time. And I'll see you guys next time on the week, during the week. I don't know. There'll be a show for the members tomorrow, of course. 3, 5, 7, somewhere in there. And also, there will be another video dropping for Rich Saves America. And also here, there's going to be 3 videos dropping this weekend for the members. They're old episodes, never put up. Nobody's ever seen them. And they were for Third Phase UFO Report. Yeah. So I'm just going to edit a few things and make them look for GUFON. Yeah, that's it. All right. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for your support. Moderators, super chatters, newcomers, and veterans. Thank you very much for making Saturday afternoon and evening a time of value for you, ufology entertainment. Be good. Alien bless.
There's a good thing. It's rotating.
What was in the skies of mysteries, and why did it down those treasured sites in Christianity? There's a new video that's something proof for not alone. UFO descending over the dome of Jerusalem.
It's coming.
There's thunder and lightning all around. I mean, it's everywhere. I've never seen it like this. And it dropped about 10 degrees. I don't even know where to point the camera. It's everywhere. Whoa! It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Alright, here we go. Next round. This should be a good one. It is coming down again. Wow. Whoa.